To a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense has the football first here today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in their individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Early in the season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, and then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Tight end makes the grab. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Direct snap. He's got room to run. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. It's a fumble. Scooped up with the defense.
What a job by this defense. Backed inside their own 5-yard line. Never say.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout in the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. There's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Offense facing 4th down.
Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. The offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that first down.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Aggies. That's how you finish a play. A horrible field position to start the drive here, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Nittany Lions offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another...
They pressure him and sack him and tackle inside the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
QB decides to keep it here. Finding space at the 20. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Toss play to the outside. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down to the mount before he reaches the 39.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. You've got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Play action here on first down. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's just what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain. Third down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's a quick grab. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Wells. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the Nittany Lions will have first and 10 here. He'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And here's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The pocket breaking down. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. A new set of downs after that completion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Wells. Caught over the middle, it's Boyd. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Bringing pressure. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for number 6. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Back to throw. It's Wells looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Wants to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. They're going to run it. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Dropping back, it's Wells. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A play action, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the...
What a move into open space. Oh, but he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And Indy Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on snap, they'll set up to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield, it's Wells. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Hands it off on the counter. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And it's a direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Pressure is coming. Gets rid of it on the move. He makes the grab. And now the defense able to bring him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Run quickly. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now here's the toss play. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Direct snap. He gets loose. He's got the first and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Wideouts now clustered.
second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He could go. Past midfield. Past the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Wells. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter what.
Blitz and a quick sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Builds it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Game moves into the 35, first down again. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. And the defense wraps him up.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will...
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Breaks into the open at the 30 now. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, it's Wells. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You could almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Catch made on the left side and tackled there by the defense.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the Stiffs.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Grinding away on the ground. Oh, look at the quick cut. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the shortest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. To the air, it's Wells. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled there by the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Might be for the ball game. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
QB strikes it. No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Back to pass. It's Wells. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, missed opportunity here on 3rd down. They're obviously going to have to go for it late in the game. Down by more than 3. They need a touchdown on the board. Let's see what they go with here on this 4th down call.
This crowd looking for a big 4th down stop. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.